What's good? Good evening. I'm here for a little bit, so I just want to tell you thank you if you actually listened to what I said last week, Friday. You're going to be amazed about what's going to happen this Friday because we have a breakout session that's going to happen. So I'm going to break out the rooms. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm hosting a live training this Friday, again, part 2. And this time around is going to be more interactive. I'm actually going to let people interact with each other. We're going to probably break out into different sections and then come back, have some discussions, have some polls. And it's crazy because I was actually drafting the email and then all of a sudden I lost it because I had more detail. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes God does things in amazing ways. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just take it. And I kept the copy and then I sent it because I wanted to talk more about it here because this is really where things happen. So be expecting another email from me tomorrow. Sorry, not sorry. I really want to filter out my email list because the more I'm able to respond, speak, say things, put things out, the more you're able to understand, because in between, I'm not just gonna have, oh, buy this, buy that. It's very salesy and it's very choky. It's not good. So don't think I don't like sending emails. I've already said this before. I hate sending emails. Before I send an email, I'm like, am I really trying to send this email? Or am I trying I don't want to. But I have to because that's the only way to communicate. And that's what I love about branding, because now I can do that through here, through my music, which is dropping this week. You guys stay tuned for that. And when I send you music, I mean like a couple of tracks. So I'm just here to tell you what's going to happen this week. And the top 4 P's are plan, practice, perfect, and promote. Why? If you want to plan, you got to know your story. You got to know what your brand is. You got to know what your niche market is. You got to understand what your survey is like. Have satisfactory reviews. Surprise your audience. Discounts, rewards, incentives. Anything is tangible. You got to have partners. Have your SEO. You need a well-researched study on the right positive copy words to build your audience with a taste that is appealing and unique. What is your UVP? Your UVP is another word for your unique value proposition. So we got to know blogs, SEO, email, subscriptions. What is your goal? Then from there, you can be able to go in and do anything that's possible. And if you want to join my mailing list, click the link in my bio in the description. Go to playinc.online and you will find everything there. The next thing is practice. Try something new. Explore. Use picture qualities. If you don't know about compressor.io, that's your best bet. Check out the blog because that's going to come out too. And I want you to know that if you compress your photos, you're going to practice perfection, which is going to be next, because now you're taking something out of the ordinary and you're giving people something to work with. And that's a lot to work with. So just keep that in mind. And then when you send emails, you have to send test emails. Your website, you have to focus on the message, personalize it, find ways to personalize it. Don't just say hi. It's going to get boring and redundant. But you also have to keep yourself in that loop. And then survey with the focus group. Yeah, get in there. Like, be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, put everything in perspective. Get yourself out there and do what you got to do, because that way you're building yourself a fortress. That's what I'm gonna say. So plan, perfect it, practice. You gotta promote it though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta promote it. And promoting is another way of creating a key. How do I put this? It's a very, very big platform to be on. And when I say platform to be on, I mean like be on a platform that is working. Schedule your posts, plan them in advance so that you don't get overwhelmed, because there are so many social media platforms you can be on at the same time without you having to be there at the same time. Does that make sense? I'm going to show you how to do all those things. So there are different email platforms, there are different things. So it's just a matter of really plugging in and knowing what works, what doesn't work. Perfect it. Build a Facebook group. Start a survey. Do a form. Do something that's going to give you the best foot forward. Because when you do that, what starts to happen is that now you're able to give yourself room to grow, and it's all a learning process. It's all a learning curve, and it's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the best way to do things, because the more you perfect stuff, the better it is for you, and the rest is history. And then you got to promote. You got to promote. The best way to promote is between 1 million to 4 million people. But don't just do 1 million 18-year-olds. Like, be very specific. And that promotion part, I go deeper into it. There's something called a nurture sequence. There's something called an understanding. Like, you have to really give an audience to your audience to get the audience rocking, if that makes sense. So I'm just giving you like a little hints here and there. But as you think about what I'm saying, go into the live webinar and just pay more attention to detail and see what I was talking about. Because when you promote something that works, it's going to work in your favor. So email marketing is a way to go. And I just want you guys to know that I'm here to help. I'm here to work things out with y'all. We had an amazing podcast last night. Shout out to Vanya. Shout out to Dia. Shout out to Tanaka, Tava. You know what I'm saying? We just have a really, really good time. Everybody's doing something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to put themselves out there and give themselves a run. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, you know what? First of all, I just want to be like, hey, this is the goal. This is the mission. This is the vision. And we got to go. All right, guys. I'm rambling now. All right, guys. It's been real. I don't want to say much more. But for now, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful night. Take it easy. Peace.